Little did I know when I bought the Mercedes-Benz in 1980, the life it would have, where it was going to go, you know. I just say, well, we're going to enjoy this car, and we did. We drove it down to the valley a lot. I have an old place near Annapolis Royal. But I painted all along the Bay of Fundy shore. I cruised all along that country again and again and again, day after day in the summers. So it was immaculate. After 34 years, it had no rust, absolutely none at all. As a matter of fact, when the fellows were taking it apart, taking the grill and bumpers off, they were amazed how clean it was underneath and how solid it was. So I have a good partner now with dear Mary O'Regan in Toronto. I think it was her idea to paint the car. I remember her and I talking about it and saying I could paint the 4 seasons on it. She came up with the title, A Car for All Seasons. The idea of the shapes have certainly crept into my work over the years, and that goes back right almost from the beginning to the early 60s. And going back to the car, the Mercedes-Benz, what could be more of a shape than that? It was a beautiful looking car, still is a beautiful looking car, that's for sure. Because one of the things I did have to reconcile was the whole idea of the seasons painted on this car and the shape of the car, and how I was going to reconcile the two together. At first, it didn't seem to suit. Why is this grass and flowers and snow and so on, some blowing leaves sitting on this car? Just the shapes just don't go together somehow or other. And I finally hit on the idea that I would see this painted area as a tapestry or a blanket or something that was thrown over the car. And when you look at the car, you'll see that all around the edges, the original silver gray is showing. You get this feeling you might be able to lift this thing up and move it off if you want to, and there's the car underneath it. The 4 seasons fascinate me. That's one of the things I love about living in this country. There is some sort of an emotional passion I have for the real world. It's a bit mysterious. I've done other very large projects, but I never spent 5 months on it. For some reason or other, I got deeper and deeper into it, and the deeper I got into it, the more I loved it. You search for some satisfaction, and the paintings done in the studio are the most satisfying. And the car was part of that studio work. It had a satisfaction to it. Satisfaction that I'd done my best.